Oh, so yummy. So yummy. What's up, guys? Today we are on a roll. We already made green pozole, we made Mexican rice, and now we're gonna make some Mexican nachos. Nachos! Yes, nachos. Anyway, I am going to be making this out of a meat replacement that I have. The recipe is popping up on the screen right now, and this is just made out of almonds, pecans, walnuts, and it's really yummy, really savory. This is going to be in the cookbook coming out, so if you're interested, the recipe is on the video that popped up right now, and it's also going to be in the cookbook. So the meat replacement, that's one of the ingredients we're going to be using. Next is I have this huge big bowl here of beautiful chips. This chips is made out of blue corn. These are gluten-free. I just set it up so that I can just start building and making these delicious nachos. So I'm gonna put that to the side. And these are my toppings. So first, you need 1 yellow flower. I'm just kidding, you don't need a yellow flower. I just like putting flowers on everything. You're gonna use some cilantro. This cilantro is from the garden. I wanna strongly recommend you guys to grow your own cilantro. It tastes so much more, like the flavor is stronger, the smell is stronger. It's awesome. So if you can grow your own cilantro, please do. I got some cabbage. I got some little cherry tomatoes cut in fourths. I got one pickled jalapeno, and if you don't know what those are, I'll put it in the description below so you kind of know what it is and where you can find them. But they are pickled jalapenos. They aren't as spicy as the raw ones. And then another thing I want to point out, that these are not measured. This is just, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. If there's an ingredient that you like more, then add more of it, you know? So go for it. So 1 pickled jalapeno, I got some lime, I got some vegan cheese, some lettuce, and some radish. So I'm gonna put my toppings off to the side, and I'm going to prepare some refried beans. So what I'm gonna do is I have a can of beans. It could be your choice of pink beans, pinto beans, or black beans. These are pinto beans. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna take some olive oil. This is half a tablespoon of olive oil, and then I'm gonna throw in this little pepper. This is optional. The pepper just releases lots of flavor into the hot olive oil. Then you're gonna add your sofrito. I'm gonna borrow you. You're gonna add your sofrito, and you're gonna let that get nice and hot for about a minute. And once it gets hot, we're gonna add our beans. We're gonna bring them to a boil. I'm going to borrow this from my pilon that I used in my mofongo recipe, and this will work just fine. Or you can put it in a blender or a food processor, whatever's easier for you. So I'm gonna put this on the stove. I'm gonna let it get hot, throw those beans in there, and I'll be right back. And I'm going to smash all of my beans. So yeah, this is how typical Mexicans would make some refried beans. Bring them to a boil and then smash them. All right, guys, that looks good. You do want this watery kind of consistency, not too watery. You don't want them to be just too stiff is what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to pour these over the nachos or over my chips. The sofrito in the refried beans is not a traditional Mexican thing to do, but it's something that I did, which I combined Mexican and Puerto Rican together, and trust me, it is worth it. It is delicious. So I am going to pour these freshly squeezed pinto beans over my nachos. And it is key that you do this first, because when I put my cheese over my hot beans, it's gonna melt it. So you're gonna, oh, look at that pepper, yum. There we go. Okay. And this is the moment where we take our cheese like that. Yummy. Like that. Oh, I lost my spoon. Oh, hello darkness, my old friend. There we go. And then after that, I'm gonna sprinkle in some meat replacement, just like that. Just like that. So after I put in the meat replacement, I'm gonna start it off with my lettuce, like that. And after the lettuce, I'm going to put in the cabbage. And then I'm going to put in the cilantro. Oh, I love cilantro. Then I'm going to put in the tomatoes, like that. And then my yummy, yummy, yummy jalapeno peppers. If you haven't had those before, delicious. And then my radishes. Just throw them in there. This is random. And then your yummy, yummy, yummy flour. Your limes here on the side. Some more cilantro because you can never have too much cilantro. And that is it. This is your yummy, yummy, delicious, yummy nachos. So if you make these, please tag me on Instagram, Ambrosial Cafe. I would love to see what you came up with. Don't forget, if you like the recipe, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, press the little bell so that when I upload a video, you get notified. And if you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. Buen provecho.